Right. We are live on the air. What's up? How y'all doing? Move some things around here a little bit. Getting okay, cool. Thought we was having some internet issues. Like we ain't had that since we've been down here or since we switched internet company. So I'm just hoping that things last. I paid the bill. As far as like at the grocery store, if you buying groceries, um, I don't know if you got Link, maybe you don't see it as much or you don't feel it as much. But for those of us who don't have Link, who are like spending cash, like you spend a lot more money nowadays. Like going to the grocery store, just picking out a few items. Sometimes I spend like $30 just to get like food for like a couple of days or something like that. And I remember like $100 would be good enough for like a whole week, at least $100 a week. I remember $100 could last me for damn near a month. Like if I get like $200 a link, that's good enough for a whole month. Now anymore, things are getting expensive, and you're not getting the value anymore. You really spend. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Even after like the president, especially after Trump won office, I think a lot of companies are preparing to do different things. And one of the things that Kamala, Vice President Kamala, was talking about was price gouging. That was one of her things because you have to understand companies right now after the pandemic were price gouging. Like they would charge you something and you would be paying like two or three times what it's cost, or their profits will go up like 75% off of something, or they give you a little less, but you'd be paying the same price, or things like that. That's considered price gouging. You're not getting what you used to get, and they're charging you way more money than they would normally charge you. And that's one thing she was talking about. So now that Kamala is not going to be in office, then I think businesses are like, well, yeah, we can still price gouge and keep on price gouging and do worse price gouging. Because that's the way corporations are. They don't care about the little person. If they feel like ain't nobody watching them, oh, they finna get their money. They're finna get their money. Uh, and we can get it popping. We can talk right here, like in a live one on one. Okay, it sounds good. So, yeah, a lot of shit going on in Peoria. Thanks everybody for sharing that song, liking it. That's cool, y'all. Like, I really be in the studio trying to get it in, like for real, for real. And that all came together. That's something I was thinking about for like a year, and I was like, let me go ahead and do it. Let me put it down. So it's something I had in my mind for a long time. So glad I got a chance to finally at least get it started. But it's not done yet. So when it gets done, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire, yeah. It's gonna be a hot track. So all my tracks be hot. I'm just playing. All my shit be hot. So no, I'm just playing. I'm for real. My shit do be hot. That's no question. All right, so the topic we're gonna talk about today is being in a relationship for everyone. Perspective. So I do see a lot of that. Having a relationship with a hardworking man is to understand that he might not always be available for you. He will not always seem invested in the relationship. But that's not the case at all. It's quite the opposite. He wakes up every morning and works hard every chance he can to create a house or things like that so you can provide for the family. That might be your thing. But that may come off to some females as you're not giving your full attention to them. So if my video keep cutting off, let me know, y'all, because it seems like it keep cutting off, but I'm not sure if that's with y'all or if it was with me. But let me know either way if my video is cutting off. I really appreciate it. So anyway, you need to understand there will be days where he will most likely be tired and he will barely have time to take a shower and give you a kiss on the head. Again, first thing in the morning. He programmed to work to get shit done. It's structured like that. It's set up. It's structured like that. So hold on. Let me see if I can take a look at something here because I don't know why this has never happened before. So I'm getting, but it's set up. Your job is set up like that to where you have to do things according to times and schedules. Let's see, maybe this will make it a little bit better. You have to do things according to times and schedules. So if they want you to be somewhere at a certain specific time, you have to be there. If they want you doing something at a specific time, you got to be doing that. So you're programmed throughout the home and go back to work. That's what your job is. So he may come off a little rough and round around the edges because of his dirty, calloused hands and with a type of love that you'll never experience before. So the type of guy that goes to work every day, get dirty, come home with calluses, grind for you and the kids, your 8 kids, I was playing, for you and the kids, that is the one that you really want to hold on to logically. But like we said before in other podcasts, it all has to come down with love. It has to be built on love. If it's not about love, any of that other stuff, I don't care if you're hardworking, you going to work, you getting her everything she can ever imagine, cars, jewelry. It's gonna be the nigga that ain't doing shit for knocking the dust off that pussy. That getting knocked down if you're not careful. So you gotta be careful about that. You can't just You know what I'm saying? Okay, be a hardworking man, but at the end of the day, you got to come home and do what you're supposed to do. Fuck that. Because I'm telling you, if you ain't doing it, somebody else will be willing to do it. That's real talk. I believe in this too. All right? There's a hardworking man and you going to work doing what you're supposed to do. Okay. But you got to come home. And I'm telling you from experience, you got to come home. You got to do what you're supposed to do. Whatever you got to do, make time for that. Make time for it. You got to. Don't think that you going to continuously, just because you bring home money, you buy it. Some females, if you buy them a whole bunch of stuff, they'll be like, okay. I mean, they might smile on your face. And eventually some females are like, okay, here. You know what I'm saying? And then we talked about this the other day, like you're going back to that scent mode. Because now you feeling guilty. You can't spend time with her. You just going to gift her up. You're going to buy stuff for her. It's going to be the best Christmas ever. She's going to open up her gifts, be happy, and go over to dude's house and get the dust out of the pussy. Don't do yourself like that. I'm telling you, man, because women need emotions. They need somebody who's going to be there emotionally, not just physically, emotionally. If you're not willing to be there for emotionally, don't be in a relationship, because you're just gonna get hurt. You're gonna get yourself hurt, especially nowadays. Because I'm gonna tell y'all a secret about females. I hope y'all can hear me. I hope this thing is on. We're gonna talk about females for a minute. All the females log off right now. It's just the guys. The females log off because I'm gonna say something y'all ain't gonna like. Okay. Females, when it comes to females, it's strength in numbers. Guys ain't like this. For whatever reason, guys are not like this, okay? I ain't doing what them niggas doing. I'm on my own thing. What dudes say? Dudes be like, yes, what they, I'm laying low. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with the pack. You know what I'm saying? Guys will swear by that. But females, it's strength in numbers. So what I'm saying to y'all is, like, when they start hearing like a Sexy Red or a other female rappers like say shit like, nigga, you don't need no man, nigga, give my, I'm looking for the hoes. Like before, like, as soon as I get home, as soon as she get home, she's sorry. When she get home, she gonna make it up to you. Like that's how they roll. That's how females roll. It's strength in numbers. So if one's doing, they all gonna do it. Oh, we hurt. That's why it's coming out all these female hurt songs. Oh, it's something in my heart. It's something in my. Like she's gonna cry the whole time. Other females heard that. They're like, yeah, we need to be like her. We need to cry. We need to cry, and we need to just hurt. Oh, our dude's cheating. Now, now, my nigga, you bring it with your female one day, next day she in Dubai, lamping. You be like, how you play your trip? They is not waiting around because they being told to move on. They've been told to move on. Like, fuck that nigga. Like I said, if they see other females doing it, they're gonna be like, well, I could do that too. You know what I'm saying? That's why they tell females. That's why they tell you not to let your female hang around hoes, because those are numbers. It's numbers. She can hang around 4 or 5 hoes. Eventually, she gonna do what they do. You know what I'm saying? That may be something that she wanted to do all along, but now she feel like she got other females who are doing it. They're okay in it, and it's numbers. Now it's strength. It's strength in numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's how women react. Look at the women's movement. There was a bunch of women saying, "Yeah, we're gonna get our rights." They they do things in numbers. So when you start seeing like females rappers, they basically talking to them and telling them like, "Fuck that nigga. I don't need no man." And you see this music is being popular as fuck with females, right? So they listen to either they listening to it as a something they can twerk to. At the same time, they be twerking, they listening to the lyrics too. That's why they can sing that shit, right? So they believe it in that shit. I wouldn't say nothing I don't believe in. Think about it. Think about it. So we live in a society nowadays where either you gonna do for your woman or somebody else gonna do for your woman. So you have to make a decision, and you have to sometimes maybe do things for her that you wouldn't normally do for other females, like just mad or whatever like that. You may want to try to do stuff with your wife. I'm just sorry. If you don't want to do that, then don't be married. You know what I'm saying? If she want her ass ate, you gonna have to eat her ass. Because if you don't, there's gonna be other niggas waiting to eat her ass, and you gonna be like, damn. At least you licked it. Yeah, buddy. That is crazy. You got to, you got to, you got to do it. You gotta, if they want to get freaky in public, this is my thing. I didn't really like getting freaky in public. Like I thought that shit was so corny. But like the females with, that's what she liked to do. She wanted to fuck in public. I'm different now, but then I was like, nah, I want fucking public, nah. But that's what she wanted to do. So she went found somebody in the fucking public. I'm telling you, any desire that a female want, they can find it. I'm telling you. So let me read some of these comments. Let me see here. He said, Terrell said, you ain't lying. That was way back. But then she said, but if they put you against another man, that's foul. I was just talking to somebody, like a boss. I was just talking to a boss before I got on the phone today. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was just saying that, like how we ain't gonna get into all that, um, but that's what they do though. Cause like, okay, look, okay, if you want to be one, if you feel like you're a prize, and Catherine, I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna, if you feel like you're a prize, right, and you want to be one, and there's two people who trying to win you over, ain't you gonna make them kind of compete? That's how they got the term like "may the best man win" because she gonna try to make them compete in some way, shape, form. Who gonna get her the most stuff? Who gonna do the most stuff for her? Who gonna be invested in her? Who can fuck the best? It's gonna all come down to those things. Who can eat the best? Who can, everything. It's gonna come down to that when you compete with somebody or a woman. It's too many women out there. That's what I always felt anyway. So I've never won. Okay, let's see here. Men or horse? Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Man, not too much doing this podcast. Yeah, when is it? Oh yeah, I know it's coming up soon or whatever. Okay. Yeah. Got the uh shit. We could work something out. So I'm hoping to get some more photography equipment for this Santa Claus thing. I'm gonna talk to you about it because I can do pictures and print them out too. If you're trying to do that.
That's what I'm trying to hire somebody who can do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna put something together and then I'm gonna text it to you or whatever. But yeah, I'm down, man. I knew it was coming up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. I need you to give me ASAP about the picture shit.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So, Catherine said you watch too much TV. No, I don't watch any TV at all. I'm a sad person. I don't watch any TV. I just do my podcast and rap. So she said men are we're gonna go back to this, men are whores. That's kind of true. And separate or in numbers, it's a two-way street. Let me see. But let me see. You got something there. You saying something, but I can't really make out what you saying. 'Cause I think you trying to, you trying to type it. Because I understand you probably on your phone. I really don't. I can't make out what you're saying. Let me read it again. Men are whores. How's what you hear? Men are whores, separate or in numbers. Okay, so let me see. So men. Okay, so men are whores. Okay, that's okay. Separate. They whore separately or in numbers. So a dude could be a hoe if he just by himself. He could be a hoe if he with his boys. It's a two-way street. All this is true, but guess what? It's not about guys right now. We're talking about females. I'm just joking. No, I mean, we all know that. We all know that. All know that men are whores. That's not the point. I mean, it is, but it's not. We gotta change the way we are too, guys. Like the pimping shit is over with, man. We gotta change that, man. Like they looking at us, and that's the thing. Black females are looking at us bad right now. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be the protector. We supposed to be the one who guide them and stuff like that. They're not looking at us like that. They're looking at us like a nigga probably got 2 or 3 females, and I don't know if I really want to. You know what I'm saying? Less female getting married anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta show our women that we doing a better job. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all we got at the end of the day. Our black females all we got, and they gon' you will have like if I get into it with somebody on Facebook, niggas will be like, yeah, talk your shit, woo woo. Females will call me up, be like, nigga, get off Facebook. What you doing? Catherine, I think she did a few times. She talked to me. And that's good. Like that's that motherly love type stuff or sisterly love or whatever you want to say it is. But it's that. Guys ain't gonna give you that all the time. Guys will let you go full speed ahead on some argument shit just so they can get a good show. So females sometimes they run harder for you than guys is what I'm saying. And they're gonna make sure that you okay. That's what guys need to understand. That's what we have got to stop. And I used to write songs because that's the lifestyle I was living at the time. So as a rapper, artist, you're gonna write how you live. So I was living that life where I had multiple females, stuff like that. My dog, I have fun, yeah. Um, but we have to start maturing earlier and stop trying to just play our females because they gonna be the ones at the end of the day hold us down. Not your boys, not your family all the time. Sometimes, a lot of times your family, but not all the. I mean, it's gonna be that female sometimes to hold you down. So, if you have something good, you have to make sure that you always take time out. That's with anything that you love. anything that you cherish, that's a living thing, and you want to take time out to nourish that thing. You want to take time out to make sure that that thing is okay. Um, if that's what she wants, is time. You got to figure it out. I'm telling you, if you love her, if you don't love her, then that's something totally different. But if you love her and you want to be with her, I understand you're working a lot. I'm telling you, look at me. I'm telling you, I understand you're working a lot. I get that. I understand you working third shift. Okay, Caterpillar paying you that good money to work third shift for your wife to provide for, buy her what she want. The way you at work should get this dust knocked on that pussy. She get the dust knocked on that pussy, nigga. I don't know, man. Like, you have really got to have a female dedicated in you, my boy, to work third shift. Even if you get a job for third shift, you may want to try to just do it for like 6 months and try to switch to something. Because here's the thing: females need to be cuddled, and when they need to be cuddled most is at night. You're gone at night, every night except for vacations. That's like somebody living out of town. The only time they get to see him is like on vacation. You get to come home and then if you're on third shift, you probably really gonna you probably really not gonna sleep a whole lot. If you do sleep, you're gonna fall into a deep ass coma sleep and not think about hugging your female on the 2 days you off because your hours are fucked up. I'm not getting into knocking third shifters, but I was gonna do a podcast because like statistically, they're seeing third shift be a reason for a lot of divorces. Yeah, this is serious. If you're in a relationship, like, and even like, okay, say if you're a dude, if you're a guy, and your female working third shift, that's time where at night her mind will go to that cuddle moment, and she around a bunch of guys every day, telling her, "Oh, you look good in them pants and them jeans," and you gonna notice her start wearing tighter stuff to work, and man, so guys can look, so she get that attention that you're not giving her. She gonna seek out, she gonna get that attention, and trust me, guys gonna watch. They gonna be like, damn, damn. Like a lot of, I don't know if all races have to worry about what we have to worry about because like I'll every once in a while see a decent other race woman with a body. Like every once in a while, not really a whole lot, but it'd be times you'd be like, oh yeah, she got a nice body or whatever. But man, it's like sometimes be like every other black female I see. I'll be like, damn, 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 damn. You gotta try to stay focused. Like, what in the world? Like, where did y'all get all this ass from? Is ass trending right now? Ass must be trending because I swear every black female got an ass. She could be 300. I be seeing them on Facebook. She could be 500 pounds. Good out to here, but turn around and you be like, damn. You got ass. Like, that's crazy. They put the spandex pants on, man. These black females. I don't know, y'all. Like, we gotta live in times where my son was like, I remember when he was in high school and he was like, he said, Dad, it's hard to focus. He was at Central. He was like, Dad, it's hard to focus. I was like, what you mean? He was like, Dad, these girls be wearing these spandex pants every day. I was gagging. Like, we living in a crazy time right now. That just made me think about that. I don't know why. Because we talk about females, but I swear, like every other black female woman got ass. Like, what is going on? Is y'all eating? Is it in the chicken? I'm just being funny. It's got to be the chicken. Jesus. All right. Jeez Louise. There we go. So we're going to say Jeez Louise. Keep it up, y'all. Black people, let's keep it up. Y'all doing great. Y'all doing wonderful. But don't want to give me none. I'm just playing. Just keep it up. Keep doing what y'all doing. And I'm just having fun. I ain't drink no liquor today on this podcast. I don't know why I'm so I'm just happy. So we'll just keep it as I'm happy. And so hopefully you can be happy too. You know what I'm saying? It's all about being happy and trying to enjoy your life. That's what it's all about. All right, cool. So with that being said, we're gonna get out of here. I think I got like a couple more topics to talk about tonight. Or you maybe want Taco Tuesday, but one of the biggest things you can always come back and listen later at your own convenience. It's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, and it's on Instagram, and it'll be on TikTok. So I think morning and work hard every day for their families in order to live the life that they have always dreamed of. So shout out to all the hardworking men. You got that. Just make sure you spend that time at home, and you're gonna be okay. Balance that shit out. A wise man once said, never take your work home, and never take home the work. If you live by those rules, you're supposed to separate the two. If you live by those rules, then you'll be okay. All right, cool. I'll talk to you later. Bye.